For much of the past year, anyone wanting to watch one of Hollywood's new releases could usually do so from the comfort of their living room on one of several streaming services. But now the big screen is back. With pandemic restrictions fully lifted, many movie theaters are hoping for a bounce-back year. Since the start of the pandemic,
the villains are always kind of the fun ones.
The thought of sitting in a dark room with strangers for an extended period of time to watch a movie seemed downright, well, Cruella.
Yes, haven't been in a theater since, March of 2020.
Now, if you visit your local cinema, you'll see that things are starting to change.
Much as streaming is great and it's convenient, there is something to say about seeing something big and loud on the big screen and also seeing it, with a group.
Tim Holly of Imagine Entertainment says most of the major studios held off on releasing their big budget blockbusters in the theaters. But with the pandemic restrictions lifted, we're going to see a fast and furious barrage of new titles.
With all the release dates kind of getting pushed for a while, it just sort of ended up where the end of this year just got stacked, where almost every single weekend there's something coming out.
Cinemas are now banking on the idea that people are ready to trade their streaming services for the big screen. Something that you can't get at home is the smell of the popcorn. It's all part of the experience. We asked some of the people here what they enjoy about being back.
Thrilled. We've been talking about it for months. We're going to be indoors in a movie theater with theater popcorn. The best part.
I love the widescreen, I love the comfort, and I like the way the people are treated.
Yet popcorn and other amenities can only do so much. Theaters have other things planned to lure people back, starting this week with Cinema Week.
We're doing kind of double points for our members. All the theaters are doing kind of promotions. It's sort of an incentive just welcome back to theaters.
After a year and a half of practically no revenue, officials at Willow Creek in Plymouth say it's too early to say that theaters are out of the woods. But with some big releases on the horizon, they're hoping that this story has a happy ending.
We'll come back healthy and strong. That's kind of the goal, at least.
School bus drivers are in demand. The pandemic only amplified a driver shortage. It's why a bus company serving the Robbinsdale School District is offering added perks. Durham School Bus Services, which will start serving Robbinsdale schools this year, is looking to hire 80 drivers. That's on top of the 50 it has hired so far. Company officials say it's an important job ensuring kids get to school safely, but it also has perks.
As far as for the driver, it's a great job in terms of benefits and flexibility with their schedule. It's a part-time job and they can work a split shift and have afternoons off.
Pay starts at $20 an hour, which Kalkman says is $2 higher than competitors in the area. The company is also offering signing bonuses of $2,000 to $3,000, depending on experience. It plans to hold job fairs every Wednesday evening. We'll have more details on our website, ccxmedia.org. June is Pride Month, and for the first time, Maple Grove is holding a Pride Festival and Parade. Reporter Sonia Goins joins us from Central Park, Garden, and Labyrinth, where the event is being held.
Organizers of the Pride in Color event say they want to celebrate diversity and promote a culture where everyone feels welcome.
It is important to say we are proud of who we are.
Event planners say the area is becoming more diverse and they want to make sure the LGBT community is supported. The gathering will feature food, entertainment, and speakers.
Some pronoun buttons.
Maple Grove resident Tanvi Prigi is one of the organizers and says it's important for everyone to know that they matter.
To come here in Maple Grove, which is a suburb, and to talk about this so the community comes out and we're proud and, joyful and celebrate each other. And celebrate the rights, equal rights for all of us. And it's a really, really good, heartfelt feeling.
The Maple Grove Diversity and Equity and Inclusion Committee is organizing the festivities. The group wants to bring awareness to the high suicide rate among young people who are LGBTQ. According to the Trevor Project, at least one LGBTQ youth between the ages of 13 and 24 attempts suicide every 45 seconds in the United States.
We hope that by raising awareness and just supporting our neighbors, we can start to talk about these things, the way we're different, but also the way we're the same.
The Pride event will be held Sunday, June 27th at 4 p.m. at Maple Grove Central Park Garden and Labyrinth. Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Today in Brooklyn Center, a celebration for a project that carries extra significance for kids and included a purple presence. That's former Viking Chad Greenway, who helped cut the ribbon on a new Playspace at Crescent Cove in Brooklyn Center. Crescent Cove is the only pediatric hospice and respite home in the Midwest, and just one of 3 in the United States. The new outdoor play space includes interactive music areas, a multi-use field set up like a mini baseball diamond, and a tree fort known as Dragonfly Tower.
But the idea was to just create this really cool tree fort, so when the kids, got to see it be just this thing that they would just gravitate towards and play on, and just kind of forget why they're here.
The play space is also surrounded by a plant habitat that attracts butterflies. Many volunteers and donors made it happen, including Chad Greenway's Lead the Way Foundation. We'll leave you this segment with more on this new facility bringing comfort to kids.